$1 billion palace, a $47 million private jet, and a historic car collection worth millions. That's just a glimpse into how the godfather of Monaco, Prince Albert II, lives his life. Prince Albert II isn't just another royal figure. He represents the very essence of Monaco's wealth, power, and influence. As the head of the Grimaldi Dynasty, he oversees a billion-dollar empire, but his role extends far beyond wearing a crown. He is a businessman, a philanthropist, and a ruler who fully understands the importance of maintaining Monaco's status. He plays a vital role in preserving Monaco's reputation as the world's most glamorous playground. Every move he makes, every investment he secures, and every decision he takes affects not only the royal family but the entire principality. Unlike many monarchs who remain detached from the affairs of their nations, Prince Albert is actively involved in Monaco's financial and social landscape. His vast holdings include shares in the Société des Bains de Mer, which controls the Monte Carlo Casino, the iconic Hôtel de Paris, and the Monte Carlo Opera House. These aren't just businesses. They are symbols of Monaco's identity, drawing in the world's elite and ensuring that the small nation remains a tax haven and a global hub of luxury. Prince Albert knows that protecting Monaco's image is key to its survival. Under his leadership, the country has continued to thrive, attracting billionaires, celebrities, and business magnates from every corner of the world. Beyond his financial dealings, Albert is a man of enormous global influence. His connections extend far beyond Europe, as he has built lasting relationships with some of the most powerful people on the planet. He maintains friendships with world leaders, Hollywood icons, and high-profile figures in fashion, sports, and business. His wedding to Princess Charlene is a perfect example of this reach, bringing together royalty, politicians, designers, and rock stars under one roof. Despite the splendor that surrounds him, Albert isn't a monarch who simply sits on a throne. He has always been active, from daring expeditions to the North Pole and Antarctica, to his unwavering dedication to environmental causes. His foundation has invested millions in conservation efforts, and his visits to some of the world's most remote places have given him first-hand insight into the realities of climate change. He doesn't just fund initiatives. He personally joins discussions, tours research sites, and meets with scientists to stay informed. Albert has always been a man who enjoys testing limits. Whether it was competing in the Olympics as a bobsledder or embarking on extreme expeditions, he could easily live within the walls of his luxurious palace. But instead, he's chosen to explore the world in ways that few royals ever have. Unlike many royals who receive a strictly traditional education, Albert studied in the United States at Amherst College, where he was exposed to new cultures and perspectives. He credits his education with teaching him to think independently and prepare for the responsibility of ruling Monaco. His leadership style is a unique blend of tradition and modern thinking. He preserves the grandeur of the Grimaldi name, maintains historic landmarks, and continues to grow the family's wealth. But he also understands the need for progress. While Monaco remains a symbol of classic luxury and old money, Albert has taken clear steps to modernize the principality. From promoting sustainable tourism and backing green technologies to pushing for improved environmental policies, he is a ruler who skillfully balances heritage with innovation. For decades, Albert was known as one of Europe's most eligible bachelors, often linked to high-profile relationships with supermodels, actresses, and aristocrats. His reputation as a playboy prince followed him until he eventually settled down and married Charlene Wittstock in a lavish $70 million wedding. But even their marriage has faced its share of controversy. Through all the ups and downs, one thing remains clear. Prince Albert II is far from a mere figurehead. The Prince's Palace of Monaco is more than just a royal residence. It's a place of elegance, history, and authority. Perched high atop the Rock of Monaco, this grand estate has stood for more than 700 years. What began as a medieval fortress has evolved into one of the most breathtaking royal homes in the world. Its transformation from a 13th century stronghold to a Renaissance-style palace mirrors the Grimaldi family's ascent to power. The design blends architectural elements from different historical periods. From its towering structures to its serene courtyards, every detail of the palace tells the story of Monaco's past. Inside, the palace is a showcase of opulence. The state apartments feature polished marble floors, elaborate gold finishes, and walls adorned with priceless artwork. The throne room is designed in an empire style, complete with a striking red silk canopy. Some of the greatest European artists contributed to the palace's interiors, making it a true artistic masterpiece. Each hall and gallery is filled with artifacts, sculptures, and royal treasures collected over the centuries. One of the palace's most fascinating moments came in 2015 during routine maintenance, when a hidden series of 16th century frescoes was discovered. These artworks, which depict mythological tales including the 12 labors of Hercules, had been concealed for unknown reasons. Prince Albert II immediately ordered their full restoration, ensuring they were preserved using eco-friendly materials. Although the palace is expansive and filled with priceless treasures, it also serves as a functioning royal residence. It houses Monaco's royal archives, preserving centuries of documents vital to the principality's history. The palace grounds are also home to a zoo, originally established by Prince Rainier III in 1954. Once home to rescued animals including caimans, lemurs, and even hippos, the zoo was a symbol of Monaco's compassion and interest in wildlife. As Prince Albert II's commitment to environmental conservation grew, he began relocating many of the animals to more natural habitats. Today, the zoo focuses on education and animal welfare. Despite the palace's size, the prince has admitted that storage has become a challenge. With ongoing renovations and centuries of collected royal possessions, space is becoming limited. Beyond its role as a home, the prince's palace stands as a symbol of Monaco itself. It represents the Grimaldi Dynasty's ability to transform a small coastal territory into one of the most exclusive and affluent destinations on the planet. The palace also hosts ceremonial functions, including the daily changing of the guard. At night, the palace transforms into a vision of magic. A warm golden glow illuminates its pink-tinted facade, earning it the nickname the Pink Palace. From its ramparts, the views of Monaco and the Mediterranean are breathtaking. Prince Albert's real estate empire spans Monaco, France, and even the United States. Each estate in their collection tells a story of elegance, heritage, and refined taste. The Château de Marche, a majestic castle in France owned by the family since 1854, serves as a private retreat. With its vast gardens and centuries-old architecture, the chateau is a peaceful symbol of the Grimaldi legacy. Another residence, Villa Clos Saint-Pierre, is the private home of Princess Charlene. Located in Monaco, this refined villa offers an intimate, secluded setting. One of the most treasured properties is a mansion in Philadelphia, once owned by Princess Grace, Prince Albert's late mother. This American home is where she spent her early years before marrying into royalty. It remains a cherished part of the family's story. These estates are also valuable investments. Monaco is one of the most expensive real estate markets in the world. Prince Albert is said to own nearly a quarter of the land in the principality. Owning castles and palaces is impressive, but when you're the ruler of Monaco, how you travel matters just as much. Prince Albert's car collection is worth millions and features more than 120 classic automobiles. It all began with Prince Rainier III in the 1950s. Among the highlights are pristine Rolls-Royces, Packards, and Delahaye's, plus Lincolns, Chryslers, and Maseratis. Many were used by the royal family for state ceremonies and official events. One of the most sentimental pieces is a 1959 Renault Floride, once owned by Princess Grace. The collection also includes rare Formula One race cars. Given Monaco's status as host of one of the world's most prestigious Grand Prix races, these cars reflect the principality's deep connection to motorsports. Unlike most private collections, Prince Albert opened his to the public. In 1993, he launched the Terraces de Fontvieille Museum in Monaco, where guests can admire the collection up close. This isn't just a luxury display, it's a tribute to automotive history, a passion passed down from father to son. Albert also owns a $47 million Dassault Falcon 7X private jet, a flying palace designed by Princess Charlene. The jet features cream interiors, polished wood, plush leather, cozy beds, and a full kitchen. With a range of nearly 6,000 miles, it can fly non-stop from Monaco to cities like New York or Dubai. Despite this luxury, Albert often chooses trains for short-distance travel, a balance between grandeur and practicality. When he arrives, he makes an entrance. Each year, Monaco hosts glamorous events attended by royalty, celebrities, and billionaires. One of the most famous is the annual Rose Ball, a charity gala supporting the Princess Grace Foundation. With lavish decor and high fashion, it's a must-attend event. Another is the Red Cross Ball, first held in 1948. It raises funds for the Monaco Red Cross and features gourmet dinners, live music, and high-profile auctions. In 2022, it was held outdoors in the Grand Square for a truly magical evening. And then there's the Monaco Grand Prix, one of the most prestigious events in motorsports. For the Grimaldi family, it's more than a race. It's a glamorous social gathering filled with rooftop parties and VIP suites. Prince Albert's wedding to Charlene in 2011 was one of the most extravagant in history, reportedly costing $70 million. The three-day celebration included a civil and religious ceremony. Charlene's gown, designed by Giorgio Armani, featured 40,000 Swarovski crystals and 20,000 mother-of-pearl teardrops. The guest list included royalty, fashion legends, and stars like Naomi Campbell. The reception included a concert by the Eagles and a fireworks show over the Riviera. Beyond the luxury, the Grimaldi family is known for its philanthropic work. Many of their events raise funds for causes like environmental protection, medical research, and the arts. The Prince Albert II Foundation supports sustainability, while the Princess Grace Foundation aids young artists. Whether it's a royal wedding, a glamorous gala, or a world-famous race, Prince Albert II has mastered the art of hosting unforgettable experiences, combining elegance, purpose, and global influence.